Hey everybody, and by everybody I mean kind of like all three people that watch this. I got a game of Grief for you. As you can see, right at the very bottom, bright red, attempt number 19. Yes, this is the 19th time this group has attempted round 12. Now, it is bad. I shouldn't be trying to attempt a round 19 times, especially round 12. But as you guys know, in Grief, if both teams go down, it restarts the round. So, and if you didn't know that, there you go. Yeah. I mean, 19 says it all. That's just how bad it is. But as you can see, a bunch of people keep quitting. So it started out at the very beginning of this video, at the beginning of the 19th attempt. It was 4-on-1. My group had 4, and there was, or sorry, 4-on-2. Then three people left, and so now it's literally just the three of us in my group. It's my party. It's me, Ian, and Felix. So, aka Dub Bronco, Architect, and Istunna. And so, yeah, I just want to put this video up there. It's really funny. You know, it's happened to me multiple times where I'm playing Grief, and I just keep on dying and keep restarting around. Actually, in my full defense, this is like 3-4 in the morning when we started this game. It's a really long game. I'm actually a few rounds in this, like attempt number 10. I just like stand there. Like I don't even like. I was already getting aggravated, and I decided to keep trying because they started quitting very slowly, and I was like, all right, well, let's just win this already. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna tell you sorry for my editing job in this one. Was not the cleanest. I got this video editing program that's not very good by any means. As some of you know, I study communication. I specialize in media and video production, stuff like that, and sports broadcasting, things of that sort. But the program I'm using for school is 20 million times better than this. It's so I just had my finals, like I've been talking about in my past couple videos, and I just made an entire movie, which I will be putting up on my YouTube here eventually. But I made an entire movie. I spent almost 20 hours editing one 5-minute video, and let me tell you, I am burnt out on editing. This is actually the 4th video I did today of just Call of Duty, and zombies is very hard to edit in general because, like in multiplayer, usually, you know, there'll be a millisecond, at least, you know, 1-2 frames where I pause moving and just like aim down my sights, and then I can put my brakes there really easy. And so like right there, that was sloppy. In zombies, it is really hard because you're constantly moving. You're rarely ever like the things I'm queuing on, like right there was right when ice went down, and now we're looking at ice right when Felix went down, and now we're looking at Ian. Like, it's so hard for me to edit zombies. I don't have quite the skill yet. I just started, you know, studying, obviously. I'm trying, I promise. I pause it right there to flip people. I'm watching Ian's again right now. But, probably, I think I'm going to flip people. I don't know, dude. I'm really burnt out. Yeah, there we go. Now we're looking at me. I'm just really burnt out. But I've been really slacking the past couple days. My goal is to have content up daily. Obviously, that's really hard since I've been on Dead Week and Finals. And I've actually been working. I'm scheduled to work 6 shifts. Like, I'll be working overtime this next week. But there's no school. So, yeah, and I'm going to take Christmas off. I'm going to take Christmas off of family and Call of Duty. I work, and then I'm going to go see a movie and stay away from everything work-related beyond that I have to. But, yeah. I don't know. I'm just really burnt out. I wanted to put I had this game a few days ago. I really just wanted to put this up there. But anyways, a lot of talk's been going on about how Black Ops 2 Zombies is so much more difficult than Black Ops 1 Zombies. And I mean, just World at War, this is the hardest zombies people have. And I'm not just talking like survival on farm or survival busty, but like all of them all around just seem so much harder. And where everybody's just at a consensus that it's just so much harder. Nobody really knows why. So, you know, I feel the same way. I feel it's a lot harder. I couldn't tell you exactly why, but I decided, you know, I was going to investigate, try to figure it out, see if I can figure out what's going on, because I know my rule in this game, as well as in Black Ops 1, was round 1, you know, like 5 shots to the torso. Some people say 6, but sometimes 6, or sorry, some people say 6 to the legs. I don't really care, because you can still get a torso shot and kill him, and that wastes points. When I start my first few rounds, I'm usually a pretty bad point whore. So it's 5 shots to the torso, knife. 5 shots to the torso, knife. And like that's for round 1. Round 2 is 8 shots to the torso, knife. And round 3, I'm having a total brain fart right now, is 15. If you still have bullets. You probably won't have bullets at that point. But, you know, I went back and I played Kino on my Xbox, and, you know, it was the same thing. 6 shots in round 1 to the torso would kill him. You know, so it was the same numbers. I'm like, okay, well, this is interesting. One thing I did notice, though, that was very interesting. I was running around back where you turn the power on, back in the back of the theater, the backstage. And I was doing the loop over there, and I was bouncing grenades off walls. And I pause here because I'm derp. Like I said, guys, I'm sorry, I'm burnt out. This video, it's... Ignore the editing flaws. I'm really burnt out. I just really wanted to put this gameplay out for you guys to watch it. It's all about the viewers, so... yeah, I was running around in the backstage of Kino, and I was bouncing grenades off walls, and I was throwing frag grenades. This was like round 10, 11, and one frag grenade was doing serious damage. I don't know if... I don't know if frag grenades were stronger in Black Ops 1 or if zombies were weaker, but I was throwing like 2-3 frag grenades and they're bouncing off walls, and I would get 10 crawlers. Like, I was just leveling zombies with grenades. That's something that you definitely cannot do in this Call of Duty. Frag grenades, I have a previous video up, the one where I'm clutching. I just went back and watched it. And I'm throwing frag grenades that are exploding right under a group of like 10 to 15 zombies, and I get like 2 crawlers. So, like I said, I'm not sure if they're weaker or like what the problem is, but it's definitely something that I noticed. The other thing I noticed, I played Kino solo, and I got all the way to around 18 right off the bat, first try, which... Speaking of, I haven't played my Xbox in like a few months. I haven't played zombies on my Xbox in even, God, who knows how long. That's a lot longer than that. But, you know, I haven't played Kino for a while. I just jumped on. I was like, okay, you know what? I figured the first game would be a good judge for me to look at and be like, all right. Real quick note, I switched to Ian because my gameplay is kind of garbage at this point. But Ian has some pretty good gameplay. He's going to run around. Anyways, like I was saying, I figured that my first gameplay would have been really good. Like a really good indicator. Obviously, I totally memorized the map of Kino. I know all the loops. I don't choose the best loop, but I choose the loop that is pretty quick to get to, and I can just start going and start measuring. And the first thing I noticed compared to Black Ops 2 is Black Ops 2, you get a lot more shinies. A physical number behind that, couldn't tell you. But I got to round 18, and I think I got like a max ammo once, got an insta-kill once. Like, I only saw 2 to 3 shinies. Which, sure, you could say, oh, well, you just had bad luck. Well, through round 18, I got 3 shinies. I think I actually got 4. I think 4 was the number I counted. But I got 4 shinies. Like, really? That's not good at all. If, like right here, look, there's 2 shinies right there. So, I don't know. In this game, I went back and watched a game of Transit that I played solo a while back, a couple weeks back. I just watched to see how many shinies, and I got to round 13 on solo, and I got, I think, kind of like 21 or some shit like that, like crazy amount. That game was really high. I'd put the shinies for that game kind of above average, but still, the fact that I got so many is crazy. So that's the two things I noticed. Really, other than that, like, oh, by the way, I wasn't counting the Hellhounds on Kino either. Obviously, I got 3 of them. I wasn't counting those shinies because those just like automatic. You get them no matter what. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys remember anything or notice a like significant difference between them? I'm just trying to figure out why it seems like it's so much more difficult. I mean, I know on Ascension, if I played solo and I didn't get to round 30, that was a bad game. I mean, I can run loops in Ascension, no problem at all. I can do solo. I can do 4. My record on solo was 49, and my record with 4 people that are actually playing was like 56, I think, which is pretty freaking high. I broke 1,000 kills a few times on Ascension. It's just, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out. It's really interesting. It seems like, statistically, this is almost twice to 3 times as hard, which is, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just speculating at this point. I have no idea any actual numbers. But this is the end of the gameplay, guys. 25 attempts, and we finally win it. Anyways, guys, subscribe to the channel, like 208 Gaming on Facebook, and creep on me on Twitter at DubDubBronco. Anyways, guys, have a good night. I'll talk to you later.